one man who has been part of the tapestry of the history of this club has won 5 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, 10 Charity Community Shields, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, 1 European Super Cup, 2 Champions League titles, Intercontinental Cup, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and 13 Premier League titles. The impossible dream made possible by the greatest British manager ever, Sir Alex Ferguson.
Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United at the summit of English football back in 2013, but since then, many men have failed to replicate those successes.
David Moyes was informed in person by the club's chief executive, Ed Woodward, this morning at the Carrington training ground that his term as United manager will be ending after not even 1 full season in charge. Of course, he was hired with what seemed to be a huge show of faith, a 6-year contract and the backing of Sir Alex Ferguson.
Manchester United have sacked Louis van Gaal after 2 years in charge of the club. Despite lifting the FA Cup in his final game with the Red Devils, it wasn't enough to save his job. The Dutchman is currently discussing severance terms and, according to reports, will be replaced by Jose Mourinho.
Got some breaking news for you all today, just at lunchtime, just about to make my lunch actually. I just had a call off the press officer to say that Joe Hannard has been made the new Manchester United manager. Now the question is, who's heard of Joe Hannard? Who the hell is he? I just don't know. Apparently he's a northerner, he's played football manager in the past, but surely that's not enough experience. I actually went out earlier on to see what people thought of Hannard's appointment. It was leaked in the press a few hours ago, but it's just been confirmed properly, and I went out a few hours ago to see some of the fans' reactions, and also later I'm going to get the chance to speak to Joe and Mr. Hannard, I should say, properly over a phone call. So let's see what the fans think of Hannard's appointment.
Mourinho hasn't been given a chance. We're swapping managers like we're bloody Chelsea. This is ridiculous.
To succeed in modern football, we need new, young managers. In, out, in, out, in, out. We've got to keep going. Give him a chance.
Hot seat tactics won't settle the team. We need somebody long term, and I don't think this guy's it.
We don't need long term. We need to win the Champions League. We need to win the Premier League. If we're not doing it within 2-3 seasons, he needs to get out.
We had 26 years of Ferguson, plenty of Champions League, plenty of league titles. Why can't we just go long term?
There's never another Ferguson. That's what you've got to understand. Look at Wenger. Look at Wenger. He's awful. Awful.
So you're saying Hannard's an upgrade on Moyes and Van Gaal and Mourinho?
Yeah, better than Mourinho.
We need somebody long term, somebody proven, somebody like Pep Guardiola who can bring in a Barca style of play.
So we've actually got the chance to talk to the new Manchester United manager now, Mr. Hannard. Mr. Hannard's at the other end of the line. Hello, Mr. Hannard, are you there?
Hello. Hello.
Oh, brilliant to speak to you. Just to ask you a few questions, of course, about your new appointment. Now, The first one we've got to ask is you're completely into this industry. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I come with a large history from my years of playing football manager, a big success at clubs. 1 year I took Liverpool from the Championship, won the Championship, and we then won the Premier League the next season. I've won the Premier League with Leicester, I like to compare myself to Ranieri, although recently I haven't had so much success getting sacked from Blythe Spartans after 6 months, but I'm confident that I can take Man United to success.
And obviously there's been mixed opinion about your appointment, with that football manager experience. Does it really make you qualified to the job? And, with these doubts, how would you respond to these people who doubt your ability to do the job?
Well, I would just tell them that Manchester United aren't as big a club as they used to be. Since Sir Alex Ferguson left, they've only won 2 trophies, I think, and one of them was the Community Shield. No, they've won 3. Yes, 4. 4 trophies, in fact. You see, I know me Manchester United history. So 1 Community Shield. They've won the FA Cup. They've won the Carabao Cup, and they've also won the Europa League. But they're not as successful as they used to be. They've only finished in the top 4 once in the last 4 seasons. I'm overqualified for this job, in my opinion. I think I'm taking a step down managing Manchester United, but hopefully we can get them back up to those heights.
Okay, interesting. So finally, obviously, you're saying that a big club, that's going to upset some fans. So what are your aspirations for this club? Are you going to take them back to the top where they were with Alex Ferguson?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to win every trophy that's possible to win. You know, we're starting with the Super Cup against Real Madrid. I'm confident about putting them in the place, putting Ronaldo in his place, and, you know, hopefully taking Man City all the way this season. I know they're going to be tough to beat because they are the bigger club in Manchester, no doubt. But hopefully, we can just pip them at the post.
So with all these trophies and championships you're going to win, you know, look at the tabloid or a newspaper in 3 or 4 years. What is the headline going to be on those newspapers?
Well, that's a very difficult one, but 3 words I can certainly think of is Red Devil Redemption.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hannard. I appreciate your time. Obviously, it's going to be a mega busy time for you, responding to all these questions and scrutiny about your job, obviously, with your little experience. But I hope you have the best time possible at Manchester United, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. So, Mr. Hannard there, very interesting interview. Let's see what he's got, and will it be Red Devil Redemption in the next 3 years?
Glory, glory, Man United! Glory, glory, Man United! Glory, glory, Man United! As the Reds go marching up!
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series. This is the Red Devil Redemption in Football Manager 2018. I'm Joe, if you're new around here, or Captain Goodspeed, and make sure you do subscribe for daily FM18 content. This series is going to be released at 4 o'clock every Saturday and Sunday to go alongside the Journeyman, which will be continuing Monday to Friday. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Just something a little bit different on the channel. I really do hope you enjoyed the opening bits to this series. I worked fairly hard on them. Not too hard, but I think they've come out alright, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed them. And it's just something a little bit different on the channel. So the idea of this series, it's going to be a bit of a short-term one, sort of 1 to 3 seasons, something like that. We'll just see how much we can win with Man United. They are a little bit overpowered in FM this year, so hopefully I won't be able to mess this one up. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is who I've brought in over the summer. We've still got a lot of money to spend if we need to, but personally I think we'll be alright. So we've only brought in one signing, Sergio Escudero from Sevilla, I think it was. Yes, 13.25 million. He's played quite consistently in the La Liga, as I've been told so many times, in the last few seasons, and he's pretty good, to be honest with you. 3-star ability. He's, how old is he? 27 years old. He's already worth 22 million. I think this could be a little bit of a steal. He's a bit better than Daley Blind and Luke Shaw at left back. And hopefully he can be a good signing for us this season, because we definitely needed a new left back. Pardon me. Let's have a look at our pre-season, which has been pretty damn good indeed. We've only conceded 2 goals, and we've scored 24 goals in that time as well. DC United, we beat them 3-0. Lukaku getting a couple. Lingard also scoring. We then beat Philadelphia 3-0. Lukaku, Sanchez and Mata scoring there. We then beat New York City FC 3-0. Alexis Sanchez scoring 2 and Marcus Rashford also scoring. We beat New England 4-1 and New York 4-0. And most impressively, in my opinion, we beat Bayern Munich 4-1 at home. Ander Herrera, Alexis Sanchez and Marcus Rashford getting on the score sheet there. Expectation-wise, we're expected to qualify for the Champions League. Should be easily achievable with this side. Reach the quarter-final of the Champions League. We've got the UEFA Super Cup today. Hopefully we can win that. We're expected to reach the final of the FA Cup, and it's apparently not important how we do in the Carabao Cup. So that is that really. There's not much else to say. The team report looks like this. There is still a couple of areas where we could improve. a lack of leadership apparently in the squad, and there's a lack of quality depth outside the first team. So we'll just have to see how it goes. We've still got a couple of weeks left in the transfer window if needs be. The dynamics is pretty good at the moment. Managerial support is surprisingly good, and the dressing room atmosphere is on the way down for some reason. Apparently Marouane Fellaini is upset that Claudio Marchisio could take his place in the side. I'm pretty sure we're not going to sign him though, because we put in an offer, and I think he wanted something silly per week. I think he wanted like 250 grand, and we're not going to give that to a 31-year-old, so we'll stick with the players that we've got, and this is how they are going to line up in a very, very different tactic for me. I don't tend to go for this sort of tactic, but we're going to go 4 at the back with attacking full-backs, a ball-playing defender, which I never play with, as well as a central defender. David De Gea will just be the goalkeeper. We're then going to have a 3-man midfield with 1 dropped back into defensive midfield. We're going to play with 2 wingers and then the target man up front in Lukaku. So, on the team sheet, David De Gea, Antonio Valencia, Victor Lindelof, Chris Smalling, Escudero, Matic is going to be our deep line playmaker, with Ander Herrera and Paul Pogba in midfield. And then Juan Mata will start right, Alexis Sanchez will start left, and Romelu Lukaku will start up front. We've also brought up a couple of players from the reserve, simply because we've got such an injury crisis at the moment. One of those players is Axel Twansby, or Twanzebe. I'm guessing he's worth 17.5 million. He played a few times last season. He looks pretty good, to be honest. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's going to be who we're going to be looking to centre the future of this team around. So, let's get into it. Real Madrid in our first competitive match as manager of Manchester United versus Real Madrid. Let's get into it. Come on, Manchester United. I never thought I'd ever say that in an FM series. I don't think I've ever managed Man United in all my years playing Football Manager. I really, really don't think I've managed them. Maybe once in sort of FM11 region, and maybe in a bit of a journeyman save I ended up at Man United at some point, but not for any great deal of time. And this is going to be similar to my Life After Wenger series last year, where we managed Arsenal, and we had a decent amount of success in that, and thank you to anybody that came to the channel because of that series. And I know a few of you are Man United supporters around here, so you'll definitely like it. Here's Juan Mata on the ball. He's pushing forward into the box, and it's Romelu Lukaku who scores the first goal of the Red Devil redemption. And what a goal that is. What a lovely run down this left-hand side by Juan Mata. I don't really know what he's doing on the left-hand side, because he is a right winger, but hey-ho, 20 minutes on the clock, and it's 1-0. Come on, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United, as they say. And a good start, a really good start for us. We need to move this back slightly, just so you can see the goal. Ronaldo gets it forward towards Modric, who gets it in, but De Gea snuffs it out. Good start for us here. And we were playing quite attractive football for that first goal. That's a good ball forward from Pogba. It's now Mata again. Mata into the middle, and Lukaku should have made it 2. Oh, dearie me. A big thank you to Toby, by the way, for doing the press conference questions. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that didn't happen, and that wasn't in the video. But if it did happen, his link is down in the description. He does fantastic Football Manager content as well. So go and check out TIJ or Toby, a good friend of mine. And obviously we do a podcast on a Tuesday as well. So a big thank you to him for doing that for the channel. Here's Marcelo on the ball. Now to Ronaldo. Good tackle there by Pogba, I think it was. Now here's Mata. Pogba forward to Ander Herrera to Lukaku, and it's 2-0. Come on. Yes, what a start for us here. This is absolutely brilliant football. Lovely quick passing and moving forward as a unit. You can just see us charging forward towards Real Madrid, and we're just swamping them here, and Lukaku puts it into the net. It's 2-0 now. Good stuff. Really good stuff. they're playing a very similar formation, if not the same formation. And just looking at some of the names in there is absolutely terrifying. But it is half-time here in the Philip II Arena in Macedonia, of all places. That's a very odd place to have the Super Cup. We'll tell them not to be complacent at half-time. And we'll go into the second half fresh, pretending it's 0-0, and hopefully go and try and win another game here in this second half and come out with a 3-0 victory. That would be amazing if we could do that. But 2-0 up after 50 minutes, we can be really, really pleased. Valencia's not having the best game in the world, so maybe we'll bring on Darmian for the last 30-odd minutes and we'll see what he's all about. What do we play him as? We'll play him as a defensive fullback, just because I'm a little bit worried he's a liability. I would bring off Lukaku, but I think it'll annoy him, so I'm going to bring off Sanchez and we'll put on Marcus Rashford on that left-hand side, and we already have the perfect position for him. It's as if I put this team together myself, but I didn't. It was Jose Mourinho. It's all Jose Mourinho, except Escudero. So kudos to him is what I'm trying to say. Here's Ronaldo. Now here's Bale. Bale on the ball. Good tackle. Herrera. Now to Rashford. Gets it forward, but Nacho gets it. Here's Ronaldo on the ball again. Can we get a tackle in? Come on. Close him down. Close him down. Too much space on that right-hand side, but good tackle by Mata. Gets it forward towards Lukaku, who loses it. Now Real Madrid pressurising us once again. Here's Benzema. Good tackle. Bale. Missed opportunity. 15 minutes to go now. And I think it might be time to just go counter-attacking. We'll go a bit more structured. We'll drop these two back, I guess, as well. Just to have that little bit more stability in the side. We will make another change. We'll bring on Michael Carrick for Nemanja Matic, and we'll see what that's all about for this last 10 minutes. Can we hold on and win our first trophy of the series? That would be absolutely fantastic. Come on. Come on. Oh, 2 minutes to go. But what a performance in this first match. We've dominated Real Madrid, really. We've been clinical, created some good chances, played some nice football. We've defended as a unit, and a really, really good start of the series. 2-0, we have won the trophy. Will we see it? I don't know if we will. Presentation. Can we have a look in 3D maybe? Can we have a look? I'm trying to do this, guys, but it doesn't seem to want to happen, which is really sad. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? You seen me fumble around here? Nah, it's not happening. We can't see the trophy, but never mind. We can be really happy with that. We've won our first trophy of the series, and yeah, now we'll go into the press room. We won't do any silly business though. We're just here in the press room with our trophy, our virtual trophy. You can see it right there. Hopefully it's the first of many. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really, really does help out on part ones of series. Share it if you've enjoyed, and subscribe if you would like to see more. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 PM, or Saturdays and Sundays, if you are watching this in the future, is when this series comes out. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.